Yo, welcome to day 2 of Sage. Thank you all for coming again. Coem, a regular in the chat, I just noticed, and That Crazy Gamer and Jark are here. I hope Rosemary is gonna show up too. She usually does. I hope she had a happy birthday, even if she doesn't show up today. But anyway, some of you were wondering, will Evan be able to make it within the 20-minute time limit? I'm not sure what that means, Ashlyn, what you were saying in the countdown before, but I think I did it last time, so I don't know if that's like a really big question that is on anyone's mind. I don't know. I think I could do it. So anyway, let's get right into our first game, because if you want to know about my approach to Sage this year and why we're doing things a little bit differently and all that jazz, you can go to the beginning of the other live stream, so our Tuesday live stream. The big blue thumbnail on our channel, for those of you who can't find it, and all our wonderful content on Tails channel and tailschannel.com. You can check it out. Anyway, I'm here for some gaming, so let's do some gaming. Let's switch to my gaming screen, and then we're gonna open up the games. Reminder, the volume mixer doesn't really remember my volume settings apparently, so this might blast your ears. So get ready, okay? It should just pop up on screen when I need it. Let's just see. OBS, you gonna do me a solid here? Oh, yeah, it's very loud. That blasted my eardrums. We're in it together, don't worry. Where's Lourdes? Lourdes, to be perfectly honest with you, JD Pence, she's burnt out with Sonic, and the Sonic Trout is definitely getting to her, and she's not the only one. She is of the mindset that we're talking on circles. Or talking in circles, I should say, not on circles. So she's just taking a little social media break. And maybe she'll find herself outside of Sonic. That's fine. That's fine by me. But me, I'm here with you guys. Volume Mixer, where are you? Speed Supersonic in the chat. Hey, dude, thanks for saying Tails Channel's goated. I try my best. We all try here at Tails Channel. So one thing I will say right off the bat about Sonic Robo Blast by Earless Team. Oh, it's still too loud, even though I turned it down. Hold on. I turned it down, but it's still very loud. Oh, Sage. This is my favorite part about Sage. Is the volume issues. Okay, there we go. So the one thing I will say about Robo Blast by Earless Team is it does not appear to have controller support. That's why they start with you mapping your buttons. And I tried to press my oh wait, does it have controller support? It does. Hey, that was gonna be my only like minus, but hold on, can I go back to the title screen? Oh no, I gotta do that all again. I have to though. I have to look at the title screen because I completely didn't even talk about it. I haven't started the timer yet, don't worry, and if I go over, it's my own fault. Come on, Sonic Robo Blast, open up. Are you kidding me? Did I open 2 of them? I did. Where's the first one? Jeez. Does this count as a screw up, Jay? Does this count as a screw up, Danny? I don't know why it's like doing that like error. Anyway, it should be on screen again. For some reason at the button mapping screen, it doesn't, none of my buttons work. And I've set it to like keyboard controls, but when I get to the menu, it works. So that's good to know. Return. So I will be able to use my controller. Cool. First screw up. Sure, but it's bound to happen at Sage. If you don't know what that sprite is, that is from the original Sonic Robo Blast. The first Sonic Robo Blast, not Sonic Robo Blast 2. If you haven't played Sonic Robo Blast, it will inform your love for this fan game. The songs in it, and there's a lot of references to the original. This is supposed to be a remake of it. So let's look at the title screen this time and not completely mess it up. I will start the timer now because we are technically officially starting. So that animation is pretty clean. It started as a 3D model and then was converted into pixel art, similar to Sonic 3's title screen. So that is super nostalgic to look at. I'm losing my words. I can feel the exhaustion. The ring, and the ding, 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 and the Sonic and electronic, and it's all me. I don't know the actual words to that song. Does anyone know the name of that song? So if you have no idea what I was just like terribly mumbling, that's a song that's existed I think it's an actual official Sonic song. This is a little air dash that doesn't appear to really push us that far forward. It doesn't push us up either, so I'm not really sure how I would be able to get up there. But right off the bat, I will say this sprite work is super clean. It looks like I'm supposed to launch myself up here. I really like the jump ball kind of stretching out like that. It's a really nice touch. I believe there's another Sonic fan game, Sonic Genesis Remix? There's another fan game at Sage that has the words Sonic and Genesis in it. I don't know if that Badnik's supposed to be... Oh! I don't know if that Badnik was supposed to be doing that. Just gonna be honest. Sonic Electronic, thank you so much, Jark. That sounds right. King of the Ring, that also sounds right. Shadow 6X. I don't know who's right. I'm sure if you search that up in YouTube, you'll find the correct answer somewhere. One of you is right. That I'm sure of. All right. So I just... Wait, what's this? That spring is... That's an interesting spring. Do all the springs look like that? That checkpoint looks like an emblem, and it bounces up and down. A unique, what is it, checkpoint graphic. I like it. I like it. Let's go for it. Also, if you're a dev of this game and you're appearing in the chat, please make yourself known, because it's super helpful to myself, not only myself, but the chat to ask you any questions they have about the game. This is another one of those fan games that has taken notes from Mania and/or Knuckles Chaotix with the more glossy look for the sprites, which really make them pop. Sonic Galactica did that as well. And again, as I said last Sage stream, I really do like the glossy look when it comes to pixel art, but I'm not a big fan of it in DX, Sonic Adventure DX rather, and Sonic Heroes. I don't know why. It's just less impressive for a 3D model to have that gloss effect on it. But I believe, and to capture that kind of effect in pixel art is really hard to do. It's like it's that gradient, right? You're using so many different colors. It's pretty impressive. I'm doing terribly. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Wait, is that spring the same as the other one? Oh, okay. It's a different color. It might have sent us higher. I'm not exactly sure. So for a first level, I'm already lost. Oh, no. It turns out I don't hold right to win. And that's what happens. My Sonic streamer default is to hold right and hope that I'll win. But it doesn't necessarily make a good game. There's no drop dash in this, it appears. I'm pressing all buttons. No drop dash, which I'm having a hard time adjusting to, because basically every single Sonic fan game seems to have drop dash. Oh! So if you're wondering why I'm so excited about this boss theme, my first Sonic game is Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, and this is the boss theme for Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. I'm not sure about the Master System version, if it had a different OST. I don't play the Master System version that much. But Game Gear specifically, this is definitely the boss theme. And I know that that's debatably not a very good game, but I love this song. I don't know if I'm biased, but this song is awesome. It's unnecessarily epic. That, like, chat, come on. Like, is that not one of the best Sonic boss themes? Like, that is a really good boss theme, and I like that, whoa. That victory animation was pretty clean. And I also like the signpost pixel art. If you have any questions, just ask. So it appears that It's Me, M-U-Z, is a dev from this game. So he's the one to ask. He's the one to ask if you have any questions about this game. These sprites are super cartoony and rubber hosey. I love the expressions when Sonic stops. I love that. Ashlyn is saying Sonic. Sorry. Evan is really focused on these springs. Well, when it comes to, whoa, these palm trees, I'm in love. And that background, I'm getting 3D Blast vibes from that background, just with the colors used and the way that the palm trees and grass is shaded. I really like it. But Ashlyn, I'm trying to focus on the pixel art because that's like a big part of the beauty of these fan games, because anybody can, well, not anybody, but a lot of Sonic fan games in the past, if you haven't been around the Sonic fandom block for a while, a lot of fan games can design a level, you know, that's been seen. But what's really new and what's kind of come from Mania, when Mania kind of legitimized fan devs or fan projects in general, is we're starting to see more full fan games. So yes, this is like a luscious green hill kind of level, but it's unique and it's aesthetic. It's changing it up. And right here, we're seeing unique level mechanics like those bouncing palm trees that were a little yellowed. And this is all in a game that, oh my gosh, this shield gives us the homing attack. Right there, putting a unique spin on it. And I'm amazed that even after all these years, Sonic fans find ways to put a unique spin on classic Sonic. The classic Sonic formula is super versatile. You can't even disprove it at this point. You can't argue against it. The classic Sonic formula is super versatile, and I'm sure 3D fans are probably in the chat wanting to tell me 3D Sonic would be versatile too if Sega would just make a good one. I agree with you, okay? I do. I hope in future builds that waterfall back there becomes animated, because that would really complete the look. Because it looks a little, I mean, you know, this is not a completed game. It's a work in process. So I get it. But, you know, I'm just pointing out everything I notice. It's all, you know, because that way, when I cover this game again next year, when I see the waterfall animated, you know I'm about to get hyped. Yes, there is Soggy Pickles. There is a homing attack ability when you get the magnet shield, I believe it's called. What's the boss theme? Is that an SRB2 song? Ba, 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 na. I heard that melody. Of course, it's all 16-bit. So they've kind of taken, because Sonic... Oh, you know what? It only takes like a few notes from Sonic Robo Blast. I did very badly because I was distracted by the music, or I'm mad because bad. This time, I will go into focus mode. Let's see if I can do it. One ring. Oh, gosh. Did it respawn me with one ring? Thanks, devs. I appreciate you having mercy on me. Did I just run up to him and hit him? There must be a part of the phase where he's vulnerable. So, whoa, a wisp? What? Okay, all right. So, I believe that was the asteroid wisp, and I believe it showed up. Oh no, I can't get my ring because the wall was kind of bouncing me forward. Let's see if I can hold on to none of my rings. Let's see if I can hold on to survival. Danny, I looked at your one death and it killed me again. It's so distracting that you're keeping track of all of my mistakes, Danny. And Danny does this on purpose. I'm not picking on Danny. Danny is picking on me. Okay, so it appears that this invisible wall kind of bounces you, which is kind of like throwing me a bit off. I'm kind of like bouncing into the projectiles because of it. I'm used to kind of getting kind of stuck, or what is it? Pulled, for lack of a better term, by the invisible wall. I wonder, devs, could you maybe explain the choice there? Is it just like, you know, happenstance? Something that just ended up happening in development, or is there a reason for that? Because in Advance 2, when you stop pulling forward, you just kind of get stuck in the corner and you don't move forward until you press forward. No! And see, it's causing me to not be able to pick my ring up. And is that a difficulty thing? That might be a difficulty thing. It might allow for more challenging bosses in the future. But if all bosses are on rails like this, it could be almost too challenging, because if you lose all your rings and you don't have a blue ring, it might be, well, I guess if you have enough rings, some of them might bounce ahead of you and you'll still be able to recollect them. I think my issue is that I only have one. And not only that, those spike balls explode out another projectile that bounces upwards. This is intense. Earless team, you gotta chill with the difficulty, bro. I can't handle it. I'm just kidding. Honestly, it's truly just me. Mad 'cause bad. Again, that's not part of my legitimate critique. My legitimate critique, the only thing so far, has really been, yeah, maybe it would be nice if the waterfall was animated back there, because the sprite work is just so beautiful. I want to see it alive. But I understand, you know, you're trying to make it for Sage, and I'm happy it's here. I'm happy you've remade. Honestly, this is not only an iconic fan game from a Sonic fandom history, it is super old, so I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a remake of a classic Sonic fan game, but it's like a classic Sonic fan game. Does that make sense? Classic Sonic fan game? We did it with 0 rings. Thank you, Carla's Dimension. I did it because you said I could do it. I gotta say, though, the OST is spot on. I love me some chiptunes, some 16-bit jams. I love it. I love the 16-bit choice. Honestly, and here's a hot take for you. And I'm not always absolutely positive with everything. Oh, I can play the credits! And it's just like Sonic Robo Blast. It controls just like it, too. Where you can turn around instantly. So, guys, if you haven't played the original Sonic Robo Blast, this is what it's like. There's no slopes at all. And you kind of... Can you roll? I don't think there's any rolling in it either. So let's skim through the credits, though. These are all wonderful people, but I only have 20 minutes and I want to cover your game. I believe that takes priority. You're welcome, devs. I'm happy to play it. We still have 8.5 minutes. What is... Anybody have any idea what that was supposed to be? Shoutouts to Core Framework. It's spot on as far as I can tell. Gotta use my keyboard for this part. If you are stuck at this part, that is what's going on. Your controller just doesn't work, but it works at the menu. All right. I like your setup, dude. What does it have? It's a MUZ. You mean the stuff in the background? The, like, plushes and stuff? Some of them are not mine, so I don't know all the names. But, of course, you know, we got a raccoon, we got a lava lamp, we got some plastic plants. We got the Sonic Adventure 1 poster done by myself and Lourdes. Lourdes did the coloring and the line art, and I did the sketch. Oh, wait, there's extras? Do I wanna... Dev, I'm gonna play the level, and if you say you absolutely have to play the extras, I will, and I'll make time for it. But please, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. But I imagine the bulk of the content is in the level. It doesn't appear that Badnik glitched this time, so we did it. It also doesn't appear that Badnik has any... Oh, he does the stretch thing for a spin dash, too. Hold on. You didn't really see it that time. Let me... Wow, what happened that one time? Did he stretch, or was I just seeing things? Maybe I was just seeing things. Okay, so let's see if we can find any new Badniks. Those guys are just fodder. They don't really do nothing. So these are a remake of the Badniks from the original Sonic Robo Blast, and they basically do nothing. So that's why they do nothing. Play the extras. It doesn't appear that I can pause. Oh, here we go. A button's not working. Enter. Enter worked. Okay. TBG mode. Everyone's saying TBF, TBG, FF mode. Level designer here is Scarlett Knight. I'd recommend checking out the TGF mode in the extras. Okay, thanks for the tips. So we still have plenty of time to check that out, so I'm going to make sure that we do it. So I have no idea what TB or TGF mode is, but we're about to find out. I had no idea there was an extra mode, so this will be interesting. Enter's not working anymore. Extra spin dash. Yes. And that's it. And then I just go back. All right. I think I did it. Oh, man. What? Click on Sonic in the SFGHQ sequence, by the way. I will do so. Let me just check how much time I have left. 5 minutes. Okay. So, I don't know what's going on. I guess... Oh, I explode if I hit an enemy with 0 rings. Okay, so you've captured the physics of the original with this level design. It's impossible to jump up there now. What does the TGF stand for? Oh, WGB says it stands for Game Factory. Was the original SRB1, which was made... Oh, it was the program that it was made in. Oh my gosh. All right, okay. A neat little piece of history. This is also like the worst thing ever and the best thing ever at the same time. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, I mean, I'm glad you included this, though, because a lot of people playing it at Sage this year will have no idea, like, what this is supposed to emulate. And this kind of, encourages the curiosity. There's absolutely no momentum going on right now. Oh, my goodness. I'm glad I didn't miss this. I don't know why I got hurt and killed him. Probably just the wonky physics. So did you guys have to recreate these physics? Or is this game made on the same kind of program as the original was made, and you've actually, the core engine is kind of programmed in it, if that makes sense? So, yeah, I have no idea. Can I beat the boss like this? It's a me, MUZ. Sage 2020 is the best in my opinion. Sage 2020 is so great. I'm floored every year, and I hope that we get a Sage 2030. I hope it exists for many, many more years, because Sage is truly incredible, and I've got nothing else really to add to that. All right, here's the song again. Let me enjoy. Oh. Seconds before disaster. Why is the trigger pausing? That might have been my bad. I love this song. Best boss theme. Like, really, it is the best one that exists. Hand down. More or less the same, said VA da Pega. So I'm assuming you're a dev. Oh, what? Did I do better that time? Oh, he kind of has a victory animation. That's more than I expected, perfectly honest with you. Roger says, and then Evan has white hair by 2030. Honestly, gonna be real with you guys, I already have a few pieces of white hair. I'm only 27. But you know what? I'm kind of excited. Because, like, I kind of think I'd be able to pull it off. Like, a little bit of, like, white fringe on the side. I don't know. I wouldn't hate it. Honestly, I think white hair's in. I think it's like wrinkles that is like the thing to be concerned about, right? Like, you don't want to look all saggy. That's sad. I get it. But that's not coming anytime soon for me. I got people thinking I'm still 18. That's probably because I'm like just really skinny. I can't get up there. I can't go there. It's just not gonna work. Dang, that earless Sonic, says Zane. I know, right? This is gameplay. Honestly, I kind of miss the momentum though. This really makes me appreciate the core engine quite a bit. Shoutouts to core engine devs. Danny says 4 screw-ups. Danny, why do you gotta curse me so? Danny, list out all 4 of the screw-ups, because honestly, by my count, I've screwed up once, which was skipping the intro sequence to this game and not really talking about it. I'd say that that's a legitimate screw-up. I keep thinking I can spin dash, so I run directly into enemies. I swear, I'm not a dunce. I swear to you. Who is in charge of the music, devs? Can we get a shout out? Is the composer in the chat? Because I am faster than sound, I keep them running around. Blue Hedgehog Sonic. Got incredible speed. I'm moving with no momentum. Oh, it's gone. The melody's over. But isn't that so neat? So in the original, it just plays like, I think, a MIDI version of They Call Me Sonic. But this has just the melody tucked away in there for people who remember it. So you know what? Mad props. I can't control the earless boy. Wait, what? Is that a charged spring? Guess I'll never find out, because I'm going to the moon. The developers really deserve to earn money for their splendid work. Well, Zane, the idea is, if we make sure we give credit where it's due, and sorry, my words are failing me. I'm coming straight out of work. I am exhausted. I am pushing as hard as I can. Okay, so the idea is that if we support the devs, right? So we support this game, and we stay in touch with them. We follow their work, and then when they try to, I don't actually think I can beat this boss. Oh wait, no, I have to wait till he comes down low. But it's gonna be like nearly impossible. This is not happening. There's no way. I can't avoid the fire because the acceleration is insane. There's no way. But what you do is you follow the project. So you follow them on social media, which go to Tails' channel in the advertisement tweet for today's live stream. I'm totally gonna die right away because, see, I called that. My time is up anyway, and that was impossible, so you know what? That's fine. Oh, boo-hoo. Game over. I suck. Well, that was Sonic Robo Blast, and I had a fantastic time with it. But as I was saying is, in our Tails channel tweet, we've made sure to tag all of the devs the best we can. Apparently, there was no dev Twitter for Sonic Encore, so I just used the hashtag. But when there is Sonic Encore, if there's any devs of Sonic Encore in the chat, please let me know where we can reach you, and I will send people your way, because you deserve this credit, because the idea is that we support their Sonic projects, and then as they work alongside of it, maybe they have an original project on the side. And fans, please support their original projects on the side. I will be streaming them. I streamed Vertebreaker when they were really trying to raise money for it, and we're going to continue doing that moving forward. This year for Sage, I went strictly with Sonic stuff, though, because I was really, I don't know, that's just the choice I made, and honestly, I don't know if it was a good one. I'm kind of regretting it, but I already downloaded all the games, so it's too late. So I think next year I might have an indie block. I think I made a mistake. Talking to Shani, I think I realized I made that mistake. Anyway, mistakes happen. Anyway, so the very next game is Sonic, what was it? It was, the name is escaping me, but I'm gonna know when I look at it. It was Sonic Arcus. Sonic Arcus. So what this is a almost one-to-one remake of the Unleashed engine. Not So Greedy says, Tails channel, I'm kind of not really a dev. I just gave the engine, but I can link his YouTube channel. That would be really great. So Not So Greedy is about to link the YouTube channel of the Sonic Encore dev. I got to tab out just for a quick second to make sure the volume isn't going to blast your ears. I will warn you guys, I did run into some controller issues when I first like tested this. I really only went to like the first few seconds. Oh, I forgot to click on Sonic and the Sage logo at the beginning. I'm sorry about that, Sonic Robo Blast team, but I'm all out of time. It's okay, check it out on your own. So make sure to click on Sonic and the intro of Sonic Robo Blast and see what he does. It's still too loud? Oh, Sonic Unleashed. I love your OST, but too much. Relax, dude. I need to be able to hear how, what do I need to hear? My own voice? All right. We gotta start this game. So, hold on a sec. That's not right. What? Why can I only play town and action stage? Well, let's see. Let's just go for it. So we're gonna go to, I believe this is the Apotos? The Apotos hub? No, it's not. It's Begonia. So the first thing you're gonna notice is the lighting on Sonic is a little different, but it's pretty good. This is pretty spot on. I mean, this is not where the true impressive qualities of this engine are. I was hoping we would boot into the tutorial, but I guess on second boot up, it doesn't load. But like, look at the details here. I believe all the animations are fully ported. You can fully talk to Amy. I just accidentally boost. So it's almost spot on, guys. This is basically just like Sonic Unleashed. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this project goes. I don't know if I want to spend too much time in the hubs. The hubs is kind of like if I have extra time. So I might want to go to an action stage for you guys. So let's see. The timer is on. Unleashed was the first Sonic game I've played, says Tyler Warren. First Sonic game? Well, Tyler, you're making me feel incredibly old, but that's okay. That's just the way it goes. Wait, is there a tutorial setting here? No? Okay. It's fine. Action stage. Oh, here it is. Okay. I might just want to go right to the playground, okay? Because I think I already kind of figured out how to play it. And in terms of content, I think I want to focus on most gameplay as possible. So, just like in Sonic Unleashed, the homing attack is actually mapped to... I'm using an Xbox controller, so the A button is jump and the X button is home... X button is normally homing attack, but then it turns into boost. I clearly don't play Unleashed a lot. I'm used to AA being a homing attack. I don't know if I fully agree with Unleashed's decision in terms of button mapping and where everything is, but if you love Unleashed, it's here, and it's exactly as it is. So let's see what kind of things we got going on in this kind of sandbox. It's kind of interesting to play as Unleashed Sonic in a sandbox. What's at the top of this? It's got to be worth all this climbing. It's not worth all this climbing, is it? What? I thought I'd be able to get over there. Did I not have the glide power up? WGB, the werehog could work if it had more enemy variety and the enemies took out a lot more damage. That and I'm... Okay, now, this is acceptable for game design. This is just me. It's very subjective, very particular to just me. But I've never been a big fan of, like, being locked in an area. Oh, I'm messing up the homing attack. So, the homing attack is only a homing attack if you're locked onto something. See, I don't know if I really like the homing attack being the same button as the boost, because you accidentally boost so often. Did those enemies hurt me? Okay, they do. Okay, so we don't have a forces on our hands. That's good. Just kidding. Forces, they still hurt you. See, do you see what's happening to me? I'm trying to do a homing attack chain, but I'm boosting because they're not within my range. And by the way, absolutely yes, Champlain fan, this is Green Flower Zone from Sonic Robo Blast 2 version 2. Dead. I'm so good at video games. Ashlyn says, if they half the time it took to play Werehog stage and gave him more variety and speed and movement, then it wouldn't have been so mind-numbing. Honestly, I don't even think it's the movement speed. I had a lot of fun like moving around as Werehog. The big one for me was simply being locked in areas to fight enemies. I didn't really like it that much in Heroes. I like the idea that Knuckles could take out enemies faster, and so you'd kind of be silly to not use Knuckles to take out all the enemies. But even in Heroes, I didn't really like how they lock you into it. Where's that rail start? Let's get some grinding action going on. Oh my goodness. I'm having so much trouble just navigating a sandbox. This is something... So the Unleashed engine was really designed to be played in a kind of Crash Bandicoot styled level design. Some people call it on rails. Some people call it hallway. Of course, I wouldn't say that Unleashed is quite a hallway like something like Forces is. It's not quite as guilty for something like that. However, it's still really linear, but it's not to a fault. It works for the engine. But this is really interesting because this is kind of a look at what it would be like if they tried to do a more open level design with Unleashed. Of course, the camera would be a lot better if it was actually Unleashed, because there are little moments in Unleashed where it's a little bit more open and they have a very specific camera for that area so you can see what you're doing. But I think the trouble I'm having... okay, triggers. Great. Whoa, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay, let's see if I can kill all these enemies without boosting off into oblivion. I'll just give myself time. See, but I can't really do a chain because I'm afraid, because when I bounce up, they're all out of my range. Okay, what's the stomp? Oh. My aerial acceleration is making it very hard to land on this. Oh my god, yeah, baby, let's go, whoa! I love when that happens. Let's do it again. Wait. It's probably good that I can't easily replicate it, huh? Good, it's good, it's fine. Oh, we had it for a second, but it's probably good that I can't. No, I had no boost, it's my own fault! Okay, so we're gonna exit this level, because there's actually like a more full, it's like the first act of Sonic Unleashed. So it'll give you a better idea on how this fits into Sonic Unleashed actual level design. So we checked out Hub World real quick, but now we're actually gonna go into a real level, so you can really start to appreciate how similar this is to... Wait, hold on, do I have to unlock it? Oh no, it's this, right? So you can really begin to appreciate how similar it is to Unleashed. I think this is the level I was talking about. The problem is, what's going on? Danny, this doesn't count as a screw up. Okay. It doesn't count as a screw up. It wasn't my fault. It just took a little while to load. So here we go. We're actually playing an actual Unleashed level. So see, I'm not having as much trouble getting around because it's a little more linear, right? This is what the engine was built to do. Sonic was just running upside down. Dev, I found a bug. Sonic was just running upside down. Not sure what caused it, but Dev, we found it. Something's going on with the lighting here. I saw a video of this, and I don't think it looked quite as dark in this area, so it might just be my computer? But we're on Lourdes' computer, so we don't have janky Evan computer going on right now. We've got super powerful Lourdes computer going on right now, so I don't know how much of my fault it is. Ashlyn says a lot of games focused on the beat 'em up, and it was really popular, so I don't blame Sega for going for it. Honestly, I don't think like beat 'em up is a bad gameplay style at all. Again, for me personally, it's just being locked into an area. I really can't see the obstacles upcoming at all. Oh. Okay. All right, well. So some things to know. I think it's mainly the, oh, Opal. Stream Dog. Opal. Can I get an Opal in the chat? Can I get a bark in the chat? Can I get a dog emoji in the chat? Can I get basically whatever you want in the chat to acknowledge Opal's existence? If you have no idea what Opal is our Great Pyrenees. And she is beautiful, cuddly, and fluffy. And I have quite a bit of facial hair that I shave off. And my face is basically Velcro. And my life is suffering because I basically constantly feel like there's Opal hair on my face. But I love Opal. It's worth it. But still. Test 2D. So, sorry 3D fans, you're gonna get triggered because it's a 2D section the whole way. Are you gonna be able to make it to the end? So I'm not a hater of the boost formulas 2D sections. You know, you guys that know me know that I quite like Sonic Colors. I don't mind blocky level design, honestly. As long as it's fun, it's fun. I don't think... I think currently where we are as a community, we're ready for slopes, but when Colors came out, blocky level design was acceptable. But I understand where 3D fans are coming from when they roast Colors for being blocky, because if they just do Colors again and they get kind of blinded by all the praise of Colors, they're gonna do that again. And I would say that if they released Colors now, and it was like, you know, graphics that were like Switch graphics, you know, standard Switch graphics, but the level design was basically the same and the gimmicks were basically the same. Basically, from a design standpoint, it was the same. I don't think that would be acceptable where we are now. Assuming we got something kind of like Colors in 2010 as well, but wasn't the same game, it wouldn't be acceptable. Because I think we're ready for slopes, we're ready for momentum. I think they've leaned too heavily on the boost formula now, and they've honestly, in my opinion, they kind of tainted it with Forces. I think if Forces was at Generations level quality with the visuals that they already had, because honestly, I think Forces visuals are pretty good. I don't think the visuals are really a downside for Forces. It's really just the level design and the engine itself, the gameplay engine, I should say. But if it was at that polish, gameplay polish of Generations, I think the boost formula, we could still maybe use it for 1 or 2 more games. But now that it's kind of been a little tarnished by Forces, in my opinion, I think we're at a spot where it's like, okay, well, fans don't want boost now, because if you announce it's boost, they're gonna assume it's gonna be like Forces, and they're not gonna be on board. Okay. This was a wall jump glitch that I was informed about, and I think there is a patch on the dev's Twitter. So again, go to Tails channel, @Tails channel. In the advertisement tweet for this live stream, I added the dev of Sonic Arcus. There is a new patch, so if you want to play this and avoid that glitch, please download the newest patch. I did not have time to do it. I am sorry, dev, if you are here, but I did not have time to do it. Again, I'm coming straight off of work. I did not have time to do a new install. I hope you understand. Let's see what Ashlyn's saying. I liked Force's visuals, but Sonic's model looked off to me. Honestly, I think I'm not against shorter quills Sonic. A lot of people are. I think a majority of people's distaste for Sonic Force's model unconsciously comes from the lack of animation. So there's no idle animations. But not only that, but his stance is really stiff. I didn't like it how stiff it was in Lost World, but at least he had idle animations in that game. But it looks really stiff. I don't know. Like, look at this one. I don't know. Well, he does look kind of stiff, but for some reason, I don't know. I guess they're equally stiff, but Sonic was blinking. I don't even think he blinks in Lost World or Forces. I'm pretty sure he doesn't blink in Forces. In Lost World, he might blink. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Maybe it's just because he looks so stiff. His fists are clenched, and he looks ready for something. But you'd think that he would be a little bit more antsy if he was on the go. A character that's about movement and always high energy. My favorite idol for Sonic, I guess. Here, I'm gonna call waiting animations what is known as idle animations because his stance, yeah, I'll call it a stance. My favorite stance animation is actually from Sonic Advanced. I like the one where he's kind of bouncing back and forth, and then every once in a while, he taps his toe. I love that, because it really communicates that, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta save the day. There's somewhere to be, there's somewhere to see, there's somewhere to go. That's more in character for me, but then again, I am biased. Remember, I'm a fan of Adventure Sonic. I like, whoa, radical 90s. I get it. Some people are into the Sonic X flower sniffing. You'd like it too if you were not such a party pooper, like the Jason Griffith era. I get it, okay? Everyone's got their own Sonic. That's my kind of Sonic, okay? All right? So, I think we're gonna have to go to a hub world to end it off. How much time do we have? Why is my phone not telling me the time I have left? Okay, we got 5 minutes, so it's good for a town. So we went to the European city, so let's go to MYK, whatever that is. Or wait, no, that's where we went, isn't it? This should be a Patos. Yeah, this is a Patos. So this is weird. I saw a video of this game, and the lighting didn't seem to have this issue. Mixed Media donated $10. Heh 3D Sonic go brrr. Mixed Media, thank you so much for your ongoing support. You are amazing. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know, Mixed Media has been supporting me since before I was even on Tails' channel. If you don't know, I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years, and I've been doing YouTube since the platform was created. I was looking for a way to embed my videos on my own Sonic fan site, and YouTube was the site to do that. There was another site at the time called Putfile that let you do it, but it was a Windows Media Player HTML link, and so it wasn't as reliable as the Flash players at the time. I am dating myself, I understand. Oh, there's an emblem over here, isn't there? There's an emblem somewhere. It's like a sage emblem. Here it is. So I'm not sure what's going on with my settings, so what I want to do is actually, I think there was an options section, so maybe there's graphics settings. I just want to make sure I'm doing this fan game as service, because I remember looking at videos on shoutouts to, I think it's Sonic Central and Blue Vivacity. I think they covered it. I didn't remember those graphical issues being there. So let's look at the graphics. Shadows, high, very high, medium, low. Shadows off. Motion blur on. Maybe if shadows are very high. I don't remember those graphics issues being a thing. Not an action stage. We want to go to a town because it's a Patos. It's a Patos that looks beautiful. Like, by far the most beautiful stage. So I can't seem to figure out what's wrong with it. Maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly. Maybe I was just like so amazed by how beautiful Sonic looked. Because I don't know why. He's just a beautiful dark blue. Like, I gotta say, the Unleashed model's not bad in Unleashed. Look at him. Yeah, those idle animations add so much, the blinking. Though I gotta talk to you guys about side mouth since we've mainly gone through all the main levels. I'm not a fan of Sonic's mouth being modeled as side mouth. This whole idea where it like pops to the right and left, it doesn't do it in this fan game, but I believe in Unleashed it does, or in Gens for sure it does. But what will happen is when you turn this way, the mouth will pop to the other side. I'm not a big fan of that because I kind of liked what they did in things like, you know, SA1, of course, I'm biased, SA2, where, so remember in most dialogue-heavy cutscenes, Sonic's mouth is in the middle in dialogue cutscenes for Sonic Adventure 2, but then when he jumps out of the helicopter and he gives you that iconic Nike swoosh side grin, it goes to the side. And that makes sense, because, right, if you're, like, grinning, it kind of goes to the side. A cheek lifts off. I'm losing words, guys. Man, help me. But a cheek lifts up to the side of your mouth. you know, like a smirk. And I think that's the whole idea, is that Sonic kind of looks smirked, right? That's why he's got the angry eyes, and it's kind of baked into his face. But what happens when it's baked into his face like this, or it's modeled into his face like this, is it means that he constantly has that smirky expression, which doesn't allow us to appreciate it when it shows up. And as a result, Sonic appears less animated. And I honestly think we should be pushing for a more animated Sonic. I'm just saying. And I think it would be a lot easier for animators because, example, look up the cutscenes of Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Those cutscenes are animated really beautifully. The Wii U one, by the way, or it's Rise of Lyric is the only... Anyway, those cutscenes are really well animated, and the middle mouth works for him. It really does. And he's more expressive because of it. Because when he smiles, it goes to the side. And honestly, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I like it. Jippy says, oh, hold on. It scrolled up. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jippy, I was about to read something you were going to say, and it moved up. Yes, I love the grin swipe in iconic moments. Yeah, reserve it for the really good moments. Guys, also in Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Sonic's mouth in the middle looks good. Oh, Tails is here. Okay, can we talk to you? Can't talk to you yet. Also, I think it's really funny how this happens in Unleashed too. When you go to boost and you have no boost, Sonic just kind of like... Sonic, wear a mask! Sonic, you should wear a mask! Yo, how funny would it have been if this year for Sage, every dev came together and in every fan game, Sonic was wearing a mask? I know one fan game at the end of your playthrough of it, it would say like, wear a dang mask. Anyway, we are out of time for this particular fan game. I'm currently 6 minutes over time, so that means we'll be going until 9:06. But we get to end off with Sonic Encore, which if you don't know what Sonic Encore is, unfortunately, I don't know the dev's name off the top of my head. Greedy, if you're still here, can you please like pop it in the chat so I can shout it out on stream, because I missed it when you posted earlier. However, I did try to look it up before it started, but we are doing Sonic Encore, which is a game that's kind of like a less open version of, what was it? Of Sonic GT. The only reason I compare it to Sonic GT is because it has that slopey momentum-based level design, and there's a few branching pathways, but really I've only played a very little bit of it, so my description of this game is very flawed. So maybe when I play it right now, I'm gonna find that it's nothing like GT. Wow, it's so loud. But we knew this. I warned you guys. It was gonna be loud. But it's a good song. Okay, we're gonna play the demo. We're gonna go with Sonic. So I also had some controller issues with this game too. But I figured out how to fix it. Roger was saying something. I want a Sonic fan game where Sonic's wearing a mask indeed. Except in Boom, I think it fits just fine. Roger, I think you're talking about two different things. I wasn't able to figure it out. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so guys, if you run into this problem too, I know how to fix it. So for some reason, my controller can't go forward and backwards. I can only go left and right. I'm using an Xbox One controller. The way I do it is I just go into options. I go into controller options, and I restore defaults, and then I return, and it works. I have no idea why, but it works. So if you have this problem with an Xbox One controller or your controller, give that a shot, and maybe you'll be able to enjoy Sonic Encore. So Sonic Encore is one of the many fan games where Sonic has a drop dash, and I was saying yesterday in yesterday's Sage stream, I have a huge crush on drop dash. In fact, my relationship with Spin Dash is henceforth over, because honestly, don't tell Spin Dash I said this, but I prefer drop dash, and here's why: because you can position yourself in midair to give yourself a boost. I find myself never using a spin dash anymore. I never use it when there's a drop dash. I'm dying. Is this a death plane? Huh, is there a bounce attack? There is. So I love, I said this in GT, but I love using the bounce attack to kind of climb up stairs. It keeps your momentum going. Wonder if I can get back up. I think this is the peak of my height for a bounce attack. Yeah, so I might want to just move forward and try to get back up. Let's use the drop dash to kind of backtrack. Man, it doesn't really seem like there is anywhere I can get up. I'm kind of like, this almost should be a death plane, because I'm basically having to go back to the beginning on my own. Can Is that an invincible wall there? It is. Okay. Let me restart. I went to exit level, even though I'm pretty sure I went left. Yes. I wonder if the thing will glitch. WGB says, but how about SA1 spin dash? Oh, I have to do it again. All right. So controller options, restore default, return. Let's go. Okay. But what about SA1 spin dash? So SA1 spin dash, I don't mind it in SA1, but it does really feel like, why couldn't I home into that? All right. It feels like a happy accident for that game. There's a lot of really cool skips you can do with the spin dash. Excuse me. The spin dash from SA1. But I don't know if it's necessary. I feel like what you can do with the SA1 spin dash, you can do with a short hop in conjunction with a drop dash. If we're talking about something that can happen in a new game. So let's appreciate these badniks, because we are in Angel Island right now. And these are 3D recreations of iconic Sonic 3 badniks. This is, I don't even know what to call that thing. But we killed it. Does Lourdes know about your crush, says Breeze Alpha, or Alia? She's in the other room, so she does now. She knows I'm joking, though. It's called having a sense of humor. And I obviously wouldn't have I wouldn't be with Lourdes if she didn't have a sense of humor. I wouldn't be able to last very long with somebody who doesn't have a sense of humor. That'd be very boring. Let's see if we can get the corkscrew going. We did it. I think I'm going backwards. I'm definitely going backwards. Oh, man. No, don't fall in the water. Okay. Ow. I have 0 rings right now. I died. I'm kind of lost. Gonna be honest with you. Not really sure where to go. Is it this way? Whoa. Okay, help me out here. Okay, all right. All right. Caterkiller Jr.? I don't know about that one. Can I bounce attack up there? That must be backtracking, because it's so high up. There's no way a normal jump would get me up there. I'm having a little trouble with the sense of direction. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be going. I think... Now, Greedy, I don't know if you're still in the chat. I'm going backwards again, aren't I? I can't really tell. So I think the way GT achieved it is that it's kind of similar to SA2 in the sense that... Man, I really feel like I'm going backwards. I guess we'll find out, huh? I think the way GT achieved this is there's a lot of... now, honestly, I'm not the dev of GT, so I'm not exactly sure. But when I was playing it, what I noticed is a lot of moments are downhill in the direction you should be going. SA2 does this too. The trick that SA2 does to help control your speed is that on flat land in SA2, you really can't... Wow, I am all over the place. You can't really pick up that much speed. That way, all the parts that are designed for platforming are on flat ground. But when you're supposed to go fast, it's downhill, because you pick up a lot of speed downhill. That way, you're only going fast when the devs intend you to. And I think it's a little similar for Sonic GT. I'm pretty sure I've been running in the same spot the entire live stream. Turn around. Sam, I have no idea what turning around is. I have no idea what that means. I'd like there to be a moment where I can... Ah! What happened to me? Oh my goodness. I am lost. Go back, go back. Guys, have you ever been a streamer? Do you understand how hard it is to direct the streamer? It's delayed. I don't know. Turn around when? I'm going in every direction possible. Oh man. I gotta be able to get back up here. All right. No, there's a little gap there. I didn't even see it. Goodness gracious me. Oh no, not down the gap again. I am having a lot of trouble. This first level. I went here. I've been here like 9 times. Oh my goodness. Okay. This looks new. This looks new. Okay. Oh no, Evan is lost. I think I just figured it out. This definitely looks new. I think we're doing it. Oh no. Okay, I don't know if this is a background element or part of the stage. It really doesn't feel like part of the stage. Oh no, I am definitely... I've literally lost my track again. Sam, are you seriously still trying to direct me? What do you think? You stream. Do you not... Have you never had somebody tell you this? And try to direct you while you're streaming? This is not gonna work. I have no idea where to go. Oh man, I've been here. I've been here. SRB2 newcomers be like, I don't know. I was a kid when I played SRB2 and I had zero problems. I'm not sure if that's what's going on. SRB2, I don't think that's the same kind of thing. VA Dia Da Pega. I'm having a little trouble, guys. Gotta be honest with you guys. Did you guys get this lost? Okay, I'm hearing The Bridge by Not So Greedy. But I see no bridge near me at all. The bridge is where I'm supposed to go next. I'm gonna take your advice. Oh, hey. It worked. Oh, man. Hey, this is completely new. Wow, I can't believe it. The advice worked, but I fell off immediately. Oh, man. I can't see where I'm going. WGB, he doesn't even like good things. SA1 is his enemy. WGB doesn't... SA1 is his enemy? I mean... Okay, we're not gonna go ahead and say that his opinion is invalid because it's different than mine. That's not what I'm gonna do. I ain't promoting that here. I'm sorry, I was trying to get control of my camera that entire time. Having a little bit of trouble. If anyone tells you Sonic 3D games are easy to make, and they go, come on, Sonic Team, it's easy. Fan devs do it all the time. No. No. Momentum-based physics are really hard to control, and what do you do for a camera? It is so tricky. It is not easy. We're going up. At least we're progressing, slowly but surely. This baby can only play linear? Me? Jippy. I do not think that's the case. I think it's that I'm not really sure where to go, and there's no way to really know. And also, I play GT just fine, and I wouldn't say that it's linear to a degree, and I would say that this is less open than GT, all things considered. But it's still linear, but I'm still getting lost. And I know I'm not the only one, because I've watched other people play through this, and of course, because I went through a lot of research before picking the Sage games, and so I knew that this might be an issue playing this game. Is the sense of direction. But that's okay. I mean, it's not done. We're at the boss, so we made progress. So this is a remake of the first mini-boss from Sonic 3D. Or 3D. 3, not 3D. That's a different game. Is that a Sam Hates Adventure joke? I think it might have been, Sam. I really think it might have been. Sin Mania says, they don't know what they were talking about. You were going the right way. I was Sin Mania? I might have been. I really... Because I think I was doing pretty good at noticing when I was going to the same spot. You know, I mean, I only got 20 minutes with the game, right? Like, it's only so much I can do. All right, goal ring bounces. I like that. Oh, it's a portal. Whoop. Kind of gives me Crash Bandicoot vibes. Jippy says, aha, it's a big confusing game. Gotcha. See, that's one of the many tricky things, and I'm sure since I saw Greedy in the chat, the camera looks like it's manual. Press L, the right trigger. Oh, I'm having the controller issue again. Love this song though. So the controller is manual. Press left trigger. Oh, I see what you're saying. It snaps to the front when you press left trigger. It's kind of delayed though. Cause see, watch. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what's going on? It didn't go quite to the front. It, you know, it didn't go all the way right away. Interesting. Maybe it might be my controller. It really might be my controller. Try it out for yourself, guys. But it's not working on every press. All right, so see, here's the downhill I'm talking about. I really know where I'm supposed to go right now. But Greedy, you're in the chat. I mean, you know, sense of direction is something really hard to tackle in Sonic games because you're going so quickly, right? And so sense of direction is super important. I know, Greedy, in the city level, the name escapes me, I'm sorry, but in the city level, you used a lot of arrows to make it really clear where to go. And of course, that aesthetically makes sense in a city where there's like streets that you can put arrows on and billboards and stuff. But of course, you can't do that in something like Angel Island, so I'm not necessarily suggesting that. But right now, I know where I'm supposed to go. So maybe we're seeing a level right now that has a little bit more polish. Because do you guys get what I'm saying? There's less going on? I know where to go. We'll see if we run into the problem here, and we'll talk about it. Can I run on water? Maybe I could have if I wasn't spamming the drop dash. I still know where I'm supposed to go, though. So I would say that so far, this is a huge improvement from the first level, which is great. This is really great. I really love the visuals, though. This is one of the few 3D entries that's not a sandbox, which is why I really wanted to cover it. Even despite the sense of direction things, it's really hard to make a fully 3D Sonic game. It really is. That's why we barely ever get them, and half of them are open sandboxes, because it takes a really long time to get the feeling for it down. But not only that, but the level design is super tricky, especially when you got the picky Sonic fandom that wants it to have like multiple pathways, momentum-based physics. You don't want it to be buggy. You want a camera that works. Oh man, like, I am sorry, but Nintendo made it really easy on themselves by making a character whose gimmick is jumping. Guys, I'm no hate to Mario. I'm no hate, right? They work real hard. I'm not saying they're not geniuses. Not saying they didn't do groundbreaking stuff. However, they made it really easy for themselves by making their gimmick jump. I don't know. I think it's factual. I really do. And I think that was a smart decision on their part. Sonic Team, being the underdog, they had to push for something new and really ambitious. And so they introduced slopes and physics in an era where that was unheard of. And it's still hard to do. Do you understand this? If you ever wonder, why do people like Sonic so much? What's going on? That is why. And then if you're also wondering, why has there not been anybody that just made their own Sonic successor, 3D Sonic successor? Why haven't fan devs just made their own 3D Sonic successor? That's why it's hard. Oh, here's a boss, another boss. We're spoiled. Oh, Mike Pollock. Don't think this will be like last time. I love that screech. Shoutouts to Mike Pollock. This music. Guys, don't fool yourself into believing that a Sonic game is easy to make. Do not. A 3D Sonic game specifically. It has taken years for us to get to the point that we're at right now for 2D Sonic fan games with things like Mania and like things like Galactica. Taken many, many years for us to figure it out. And what's really exciting about Sage this year is we're kind of seeing 3D fan devs slowly figuring it out. And that's why I want Sage to continue going on to encourage that development. Oh, the mini-boss from before is coming back for revenge. Oh my gosh, utilizing the assets for more engaging gameplay. That's a big plus. That is a huge plus. Oh. Using the bounce attack is super fun with this boss. I'm using it to like dodge the... Oh, does that hurt me? No, just shields. Oh no. That's a death plane. We were doing so good. Wait, which way do I go? I'm assuming the way that we were facing when we spawned, but we were facing a wall. Oh, I remember this part. Never mind. We're good. Bounce attack. A fact 7 facts. Roger, you're a regular, so of course you agree with me. But is there anyone new to the stream today that agrees with me? I appreciate you backing me up, Roger, though. I do really appreciate that. But, I mean, you've stuck around as long as you have, so, you know. Is there anything, Roger, you don't agree with me on? That'd be interesting to hear. Maybe we can have a little chat about that in the short time we have left of the stream, because I got like a couple minutes before we end. But maybe I can learn something new about you. 17 deaths. Danny, why? Why must you do this to me? Okay, so we're going to do what we did last time. We're not even going to bother attacking until the shield is gone. Back away. So it appears we want to wait until he's in a good position and there's no shield. Nice. So it seems like I'm pretty consistently out of range of his projectiles when I'm using the bounce attack. The camera is a little high up, so it's kind of hard for me to see how much higher I am than the projectiles. I wonder if you could... wonder what you could do so that you can... Oh, I know nah, I'm not exactly familiar with what you would do. Maybe if Sonic casted a shadow below him in this boss, I would have a better sensation of how high I am, because if the lighting was at an angle, Sonic's shadow would get further away depending on how far I am from the ground. But that might not... It might help me learn a little bit. It just might make it a little bit easier. So a shadow might go a long way. Just a little feedback, I don't know. Might help. That's really the only idea I have. I don't really like to give feedback without a suggestion. I don't really like to have an empty complaint with no suggestion on how to fix it. But then again, it appears that I can control the camera myself. So I guess I could just put it at an angle I'm more comfortable with. But now that I've messed with the camera, the boss has gotten much harder. I missed the camera from before. There we go. We press the bumper and reset it. So pressing the left trigger, actually, sorry, has reset the camera. So if you run into the same problem as me, just press the left bumper to get the camera back at this angle, because this is definitely the optimal angle for this boss. Yeah, it's not too hard to adapt. Never mind, as I die. Oh, goodness. All right, we're about out of time, so I don't think I'll be able to clear this boss. So that was Sonic Encore. It's really exciting to see a 3D Sonic fan game as complete as that one is, because we haven't really seen many completed ones quite like that. So let's play some Techno Hill Zone from SRB2 OST. Sorry, I was trying to remember the exact version number they're on, but I can't keep track of that. They update it so much. So guys, I had a lot of fun talking 3D Sonic with you guys. We got one more day of Sage planned here at Tails channel. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. And right now, before you head out for the night, I'm going to tell you the 3 games we're going to be covering tomorrow. Of course, if you missed this part and you already have to head out because you got to go do something, I understand. Don't worry. We're all busy sometimes. And we'll tweet about it tomorrow and you'll find out an hour before the stream. But anyway, let me pull up the schedule because I don't really remember off the top of my head what I planned out. So, tomorrow we're going to start off with Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. Then we're going to move on to Sonic Advanced 4 Advanced. And then we're going to end our Sage coverage with Sonic Reforge Infinity Plus. So Sonic Reforge is a sandbox, but if you haven't been following the Sonic Infinity engine, they have been tacking on feature after feature after feature. Iconic Sonic fan games like Sonic 2020, I think it's called Sonic Project 2020, use that engine. Really pretty visuals. That is going to be the engine that you're going to see a lot of 3D fan devs using moving forward if they want to make like a more boost styled game. So it's going to be really exciting to see what people do with this new version of the Infinity engine moving forward with games or fan games in the future. So we're going to check that out tomorrow and see what's in store for the future of fan games, because that's an open source engine where anybody can make their own versions. Noah, I hope you're hyped for us to cover your game. You've done a fantastic job on the game. So I hope you're able to make it tomorrow so we can chat about it. Anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go fall asleep. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your Sage, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See you tomorrow.